plan to bail out the American banking system was rejected in the U.S. House of Representatives. That sent stock markets into one of the worst plunges in history. In Toronto, the stock index fell almost 841 points, one of the biggest one-day drops in history. In New York, it was the biggest one-day drop ever for the Dow Jones average, 777 points. $1.1 trillion was lost in the value of stocks on the New York markets. Central banks, including the Bank of Canada, poured billions of dollars into the financial system to loosen up the credit squeeze. The fourth biggest U.S. bank, Wachovia, gave up the struggle and was taken over by an even bigger American bank, Citigroup. And in Europe, governments intervened to rescue several financial institutions from collapse. Canadians in all walks of life are wondering tonight, how will this affect them? The falling markets brought down the value of pension plans and mutual funds along with direct investments, and that leaves some people trying to figure out what they have left. More from CTV's National Affairs correspondent, Lisa LaFlamme.
I don't know that there's a lot of options.
A stunned disbelief.
This is a truly ugly day in the markets.
The bailout bust left blood on New York's trading floor.
Panic mode right now.
Stock market shrapnel sprayed Toronto, one of the biggest point drops in history.
The TSX now down more than 900 points.
In a terrifying plunge, the TSX lost approximately $100 billion.
This is one for the record books and one which is very, very scary, I think, for an awful lot of investors. But we saw true panic. Everybody was trying to head for the exit at once.
Shock and confusion spread well beyond Bay Street.
I don't like fat cats, but I need the work.
The turmoil was the talk of the afternoon circuit.
I'm working a blue-collar job that matches my redneck ways, and I am worried.
Callers angry that American politics could so directly damage the Canadian economy. For months, Canada's manufacturing industry has felt the squeeze of the U.S. credit crunch, but exports in petroleum and other resources remained high. In agricultural commodities, there was an actual boom. So farmers started spending, banking on high prices. Now they're on the hook.
I think farmers feel pretty negative because we had great hope this spring, particularly in March, when prices went to unprecedented levels. And with today's drop in the markets, we're almost back down to where the prices were before they went up.
The overriding question, when will this end? Timing matters for retiree Paul Mignon and his wife. He's living off his holdings.
My money's in there. And as far as I'm concerned, that's all I've got left. So I might as well hope that the market settles and something happens.
Analysts say it could take 3 years for the portfolio to come back. Livelihood is a different matter. West Coast tourist traders like Jerry O'Neill have been hit hard by Americans staying home. After today's news, he put his blinders on.
I turn it on for a few seconds and then I turn it off. I might as well go to work and at least talk to the horses, and I know what I'm getting from them.
Analysts argue some good old-fashioned economic horse sense is exactly what's in order here. That means don't panic. But Lloyd, under these circumstances, that is easier said than done.
Right. Thank you, Lisa. CTV's Lisa LaFlamme.